Thank you for choosing Tern. We want to make sure that you stay safe while enjoying your new bike. So please follow me over the next few minutes as I walk you through the owner's briefing and show you how to use and maintain your new ride. First, let's take a look at the two main joints. There's one on the frame and one on the handle post. To open the frame joint, just lift the security knob like this and then pull open the lever. Now to close the frame joint, simply push the lever in with the palm of your hand and close the security knob. To open the handle post joint, slide the security knob upwards and pull the claw outward to release the handle post. To close it, push the lever halfway, making sure the claw sits on top of the handle post. Then push it all the way in. The security knob will automatically lock in place, so you do not need to touch it. Now let's talk about quick releases. There are 3 on your bike. One here to adjust the angle of your handlebars, one here to adjust your handlebar height, and one here to adjust the height of your saddle. They open with a simple pull of the lever and close just like this. To make it easier or harder to open or close the lever, you can adjust the tension. Just open the lever and twist the acorn, like this. When using the quick release to adjust the saddle height, please note that there's a minimum and maximum insertion point indicated here and here. For safety reasons, please be sure that you stay within this range. Similarly, the handle post quick release has a minimum insertion point. It's engraved here, so you'll have to look carefully for it, but it's there. Again, for safety reasons, please stay above the minimum insertion point. Be sure that the levers and quick releases on your bike are stiff, but not too stiff. When properly adjusted, you should be able to open them with 2 or 3 fingers and close them with the palm of your hand. If your levers and quick releases are improperly closed or adjusted, there's a significant risk of injury, so be sure to check them out before you ride. Folding and unfolding a Tern bike is easy, but it can take a bit of practice to remember all the steps. We recommend running through them a few times, referring back to this video if necessary. First, rotate the crank arms so that the left arm forms a 45-degree angle between the ground and the front tire. Then, fold the pedals. Open the seat post clamp quick release lever like this and drop your saddle all the way down. Make sure that your saddle sits at about a 10-degree angle to the left of the frame, which will come in handy later when we're folding the bike. First, open the quick release lever on the top of your handle post and rotate your handlebars so the brake levers point up. Open the quick release lever and drop the handlebar to the midpoint. Then close the quick release lever again. Open up the security knob and fold the handle post lever down, then fold down the handle post. First, open the security knob, then open the frame lever like this and fold your bike in half. Engage the magnetics like this. To unfold the bike, start by disengaging the magnetics. Simply unfold the frame like this and engage the frame lever like this and then close the security knob. To unfold your handle post, simply fold your handle post back and this claw will automatically catch and then close the handle post lever. The security knob will automatically re-engage. Open the quick release lever and bring the handlebar up to your desired riding position if you're a tall rider, or down to your desired riding position if you're a shorter rider. First, open the quick release lever on the top of your handle post and rotate your handlebars to the desired riding position and then close the quick release lever. Just open the quick release lever like this and bring the saddle up to your desired ride height. Next, unfold the pedals. Like this, and like that. So there are a few things you need to check on your bike before each ride. To help you remember them all, we suggest you use this mnemonic device. A, B, C, Q, D. A is for air. Check your tire pressure. Use your thumb to press down on the tire. It should feel nice and firm, but be sure not to overinflate it. B stands for brakes and bars. To inspect your brakes, just squeeze the levers and make sure that your bike stops. And by bars, we mean the handlebar, the handle post, and the stem. Just inspect everything carefully to make sure that it's nice and tight, that everything is undamaged, and you should be good to go. C stands for chain and cables. Grab one of your pedals and rotate it backwards to run your chain through the gears. Next, inspect the cables to make sure that they're untangled and undamaged. Q stands for quick release. Make sure that the two main folding joints and all of the quick releases on your bike are properly closed. Here, 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 and here. D stands for drop test. Simply lift your bike a few inches off the ground and drop it. If anything shakes or rattles, just inspect and adjust that area. Also be sure before you ride to make sure there are no cracks developing on the frame joint. Now let's talk about braking. The rear brake lever is mounted on your left handlebar grip, and the front brake lever is mounted on the right. For certain countries, it could be the other way around, so please double check with your dealer or try before you ride. Now squeeze both the front and the rear brake evenly to slow down or stop. Next, let's look at how to use your gears so that you can control your speed and pedaling resistance. This indicator shows you whether you're in a low gear or a high gear. To start off, you want to use a low gear around a 4 or maybe even a 5. Remember to only switch gears while you're pedaling. To switch gears, just turn the grip shift until you reach the desired gear. Just like a car, your bike needs regular maintenance to stay safe and reliable. Your bike is made up of lots of different moving parts. Since they're rubbing against each other, they need to be lubricated. Your chain is probably the first object on the bike that needs a little bit of maintenance lubrication, especially if you hear it squeaking or if you've been riding in the rain. So if your bike needs to be lubricated, just take it over to your local Tern dealer and they can recommend something for you to put on your chain. After you apply it, make sure to wipe off all of the excess grease so it's relatively clean and you don't get any markings on your legs during a commute. There are several parts of your bike that will wear out over time. These include the rims, the brake pads, and the tires. Your rims and your brake pads have wear lines. When you can no longer see these, visit your Tern dealer and have them replaced. When your tire's tread starts to wear out, or when the sidewalls of the tire start to crack, it's also time to have those replaced. We also recommend that you periodically check that your wheels are true, or in other words, straight. To check them, lift your front wheel and spin. Check for any excessive side-to-side motion and check that the rim is not rubbing against the brake pad. Also, check your spokes to make sure that nothing is broken or loose. If you find anything warped or damaged with your wheels, just bring your bike into your local Tern dealer and they'll help sort you out. Regular maintenance is key to the enjoyment and longevity of your new Tern bicycle. If you're a weekend or light rider, try to take your bike into your dealer every quarter. Whereas if you're a daily rider, aim to bring your bike into your local dealer once a month. Regardless of how much you ride, aim to bring your bike into a dealer within a month after initially purchasing it. Cables and brakes take a little bit of time to settle, so you'll enjoy your bike the most if it's tuned up after a month of riding. That about covers it. And remember, there's plenty of information available in the user manual or online at turnbicycles.com under tips and tricks. Plus, your dealer is always available to answer your questions. Thanks again for choosing Tern.